Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Price analysis on some altcoins today, requested by you guys. I put a tweet out the other day saying, look, it's about time I got my ass in gear and did the first video and take a look at some different assets. So this is the tweet here. And we'll just take a look through some of the assets that people mentioned. Probably not all of them because I've not got a clue what half of them are, but we'll take a look at a few. I mean, we've got Carver, RSR, Glimmer, Rose, Metis. We'll start off with Metis. A few people mentioned Happy, not too sure what that is, so probably not take a look at that in this video because I've done a little bit of research. But yeah, we'll take a look at some assets here chosen by you guys. And this is a Metis chart. I was just actually taking a look at this before the video, looking to potentially see if we can get a bit of a long position in swing. And we've had that major pump up yesterday. We had a good rise from $16 up towards $18 really. And look at that in terms of percentage. Looking towards a 12% move that happened yesterday. And as per any day when the price goes up, it's followed by a bit of a pullback. And so far, we've done a 50% retracement. I think if you're looking for buys on the lower time frames, this is the 4 hour. Then I would look at 16.79. I think that could be a decent area for you to play some bids, whether you're looking to just do a small leverage long, or even if you're looking to load up. I mean, we'll go into the high time frame here and let's just have a look at this and have a zoom out. Look what's gone on here. And most charts will look the same. This is a BitGet chart, so it's not got all the data, but as you can see, we've been up to $169, but we've also been all the way down to this major support level here that I've got marked up. Let's just get rid of that fib. Big support level down here at around $16, and every time we've been in toward this area, we have bounced. I mean, given we had a few closures in it, that period before went on to the highs in June of last year. But as you can see here, every time we tap this region here, we do get some type of relief, and that's no different here. We had a push up, and like I say, 12% rise so far from that bottom. Probably a little bit more if you zoom in and take the very bottom wick, which happened pretty much on the end of last year. So that is a region where I would consider buys. If I were you, if I were looking to buy, we've got that lower level, which I said $16.79. But look down here, look down at around $15.70, $16. I think that's a decent level, and as you can see, it has been a historical area of support, which you should use to your advantage. If we're looking for some take profits, then I've got some major levels marked up. I mean, we've got $22. That's been a big buying level for me. I bought a lot around at $22 around here. We pushed up and then sold off. I still think it's a strong area where I'll be taking profit because obviously I bought some here. I've bought some down here as well. And in fact, I bought some at 32 up here. So I've been averaging down so far. Some are underwater, but some of my buys at $19 got sold up here. So I'm kind of still in profit on Metis, but short term, I'm not too bothered. I have been taking profit to try and rebuy back some, but for me, this is a long-term asset. So if you're buying down at this region, you want to accumulate the asset, then look to sell some at 22 and $30 is a decent level to sell there. So yeah, buys at 16, sells at 22 and at around $30. Beyond that, we'll do some more price analysis. And below this, personally, I don't think we'll go lower than this. If it did, then it is what it is. But for me, we have on a major level support. The markets have absolutely nuked last year, and at some point we're going to get a relief, and I think this is a perfect time to start buying. So that's that first asset. Another asset chosen by somebody was Elrond. It's an asset I've been accumulating as well. We was in this range-bound price action area for quite a while, and then we did lose it unfortunately. So that range-bound price action now is kaput, and we are actually down at this level of support which we're lost since last time I looked at it, $35. I've just bought some more down here around 33.63. Yeah, well that's 30. Yeah, around there I've bought some more. So for me, I mean, if we do drop any lower, Matt, you're looking at levels here. If you look at that price range, I'll just drag that down there. We've got some buy levels at $29 there. If you look at that, it was a major level of resistance, followed by a support. That is another area where I would consider buys at $30. Let's see if we get there though. I mean, we're pushing up from the lows at the minute. If you zoom in, we've had a little bit of a relief. Nothing too extreme, but look at it. We jumped up 8% since some lows. So if you are looking to buy some Elrond, then $30 that region, and then take profit is this major level here at $39. If you're buying at those levels there, and then taking some profit up there, you're talking at around a 30% move. And numbers like that, with the state of this market, are numbers not to be turned down. So there's your buy levels, and there's your sales levels, and then beyond that, you got some sales at around 46, and then we're talking at 67 above there, but that's a long way off. So let's just go back to that tweet. What else did we get to have a look at? Glimmer. I think this is another asset that's on its ass as well, to be honest. Where's Glimmer on my chart? There it is. 32 cent. Again, look at that chart. And most Polkadot parachain other assets do look like that as well, which is, it is what it is. They kind of launched towards the period when the bear market was coming to start, and look at that. It has been pretty much sideways action for a long time, hasn't it? If we zoom right in, we had this high range, this low range, we lost that, and now we are into a new range bound area. Now with the support down at this range, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks around that region at around 30 cent. I think people are happy to buy at 30 cent considering that. Look where we've been. We've been all the way up here. We've been up to around $14. So if you're buying at 30 cent should I say, and price action at some stage does recover and the asset is still fundamentally strong, then yeah, it is a decent region for you to look to target. I mean, if you're looking for levels below this, because remember, if Bitcoin does start to push down, which I don't think it will, but if it does, if Bitcoin, for example, starts pushing down to 13k, 10k, then altcoins are going to follow it, and we've got no support levels below there. So what you need to do then is start looking at some psychological areas. So that would be 25 cent, 20 cent, 15 cent. Pick those round numbers where you would be confident the price is going to go and use that as a marker. And again, ladder them down. Use the Fibonacci if you want to reverse it and use some of those fib levels on the way down. If not, just use those psychological areas. But for me, it is another good buy zone here. It's reacted 3 times in the past. So if you're managing to buy there, then you would consider selling at around 44 cent. And 55 cent. Those are some regions where you should be looking to skim some profit off. Because remember, keep skimming profit off. If you're in crypto less than 2 years and you realise that money can go up but it can also go down, make sure you take profit in between, because if you don't take profit, you might be in a position where you are now with absolutely zero crypto in your pocket, and taking profit on the way up is a key indicator. Not key indicator, a key point to note. And then finally we'll take a look at DOT and RSR. This is a one that's just been continued to downtrend, and it is a solid asset. We are waiting for the break of this downtrend at some point. We got close there, The next point we need to get back above is 528. If we do manage to flip back to support, then it might give us some legs to push up towards 650 and then 1090. Some big levels there for you to appreciate, but if we're getting from there to there, that's 20% move, and then beyond that, you're looking at 100% move. I think that will come. We just need a little bit of positive price action in the market on Bitcoin, and then we will start to see a little bit of life in Polkadot. But an asset I'm accumulating. And finally, RSR. I think this is one of the worst looking charts in crypto, but the fundamentals don't back it up. Fundamentals of the asset are strong. It's an asset I've been accumulating ever since around here. I'm quite heavily underwater on RSR. I did buy some back here, which kind of narrowed my buy-ins down, but yeah, still quite underwater on RSR. But it's an asset. I still believe in it as an asset. I will consider topping up if we do go any lower. Like I say, I've not bought it for a while, but it was up here somewhere last time I bought. A little bounce so far, nothing too integral, but what I would consider doing is buying here, that's 0.2% and then 0.1% down here. 2 levels to look at potentially accumulating, and then sells up here around 0.4%, 0.5%, and then that big level up there, which I've been banging on about for months, 1.1%. It's a major level of resistance where I think I'll be throwing my kitchen sink at that in terms of profit. But yeah, that's it. There's some thoughts on some assets there. I've been taking a look at over the course of the last few weeks, some assets chosen by you there. There's a lot of assets I did not cover there, but limited on time for the video. We'll try and keep it under 10 minutes. So we'll do another video potentially tomorrow, or leading into next week. And then from there, we'll try and get at least 2 to 3 videos out every week, and we'll look at some support levels, look at some resistance levels, and we'll just look to start gradually accumulating crypto, because at some stage it will recover, and at some stage all-time highs will be hit on some assets. That's not going to say tomorrow or next year, but they will be hit at some point. And going against your emotions, buying assets now, which other people aren't, is a way I made money in the past. So that's it for today's video. If you're new here, please make sure you do hit that like button. Make sure that you are subscribed, and I'll catch you next time.